Game two of the Eastern Conference Finals set for tonight, Indiana and Miami. Could we possibly have a more exciting down-to-the-wire finish than we did in Game 1? Talk about that game and my thoughts on it in just a moment, plus free baseball play as well, and the Cubs and the Reds. This, of course, your Friday video report. Hi, guys. Al DeMarco here. And a couple of promotions going today. First, one that I've been doing pretty regularly here for the past 3 weeks. You can save $35 off the single purchase of any particular handicapper's play or their package today simply by using coupon code 35OFF, 350FF. Again, you pick the handicapper, either a play or a package, your call, and save $35 off the purchase price. A one-time usage coupon, 35OFF. The second promotion today is one that I'm going to repeat from yesterday. You can buy one handicapper's package of 7 days and get a second handicapper's package for 7 days, running concurrently, of equal or lesser value, absolutely free. The example I always like to give, Scott Delaney, 7-day package, $249, right? Craig Davis, 7-day package, $199. If you purchase Scott Delaney's, you could get Craig Davis's for free. It's a 7-day package of equal or lesser value. You get the second one for free. You make your initial purchase. You email customer service. Tell them which handicapper you just bought, who you'd like to have added to your account, and you will have those plays for the same 7-day period added to your account for free by customer service. The third promotion is one involving me, the $5 play of the day release. Going to myself today because I've got another play, a 15-dime release, which matches the biggest baseball play of my career. The most recent one I had, well, you may recall it was on Sunday when I gave the Atlanta Braves my NL lock of the month, a run line 5-2 winner as a $1.10 home dog against the LA Dodgers, and you got that play for free as the charity play of the week. Well, today I've got the AL version of that play, AL lock of the month. It's another 15-dime release. And again, this matches the biggest baseball play of my career. So far with these plays, let's see, my overall record this season, 18-7, including 12-3 with them over the past 4.5 weeks. And you can get that play today for $5 simply by using this coupon code, AD5. My initials, AD, and the number 5. AD5, as I go for winning day number 26 out of 35 overall, and baseball winner number 26 out of 34. So those are your promotions. Let's talk about a couple of the other hot handicappers. None hotter in the postseason than Craig Davis. $10 bettors in the NBA playoffs have already won $5,200. And today, he's got winning day number 32 out of 47. It's a 40-dime play on your Indiana-Miami side. Had a 30-dime winner on Indiana in Game 1 on Wednesday night. And, of course, earlier this week, back on Tuesday, he had his second biggest NBA play of the entire season when he had Memphis getting the cover in Game number 2 of the San Antonio series. $10 bettors up $10,005 following Craig's betting advice on all sports since last November. And also Anthony Red. I just gave you his play a couple of days ago, the $5 play of the week, $5 play of the day. I think it was on a Wednesday night. He had a 50-dime play with Game 1 of Indiana-Miami, easily going over the total, and he had another 50-dime winner last night on the Angels in baseball, a 5-4 road win, and tonight he has something even bigger. 75-dime basketball winner number 7 out of 10 and 3 in a row, your Indiana-Miami side. Jeff Benton tonight, by the way, winning day number 7 out of 8, his second biggest NBA release this season. 80-dime winner number 2 in a row on the Pacers Heat side, just as big as his 80-dime winner as he had on Indiana in Game number 1. Hey, one thing I want to tell you guys, too. I happened to look up Brett Atkins, who's been hot here in baseball lately. He has his biggest play of the season going tonight. It's an 80-dime play, his third in a row. His third straight blowout of the year winner as well. Part 1 was the Angels 12-0 over the Mariners on Tuesday. Part 2 was the Angels 7-1 over the Mariners on Wednesday. Tonight, another 80-dime play. He and I are on the exact same side of this particular game. So there you go. And mine, of course, is the $5 play of the day. So let's talk about tonight's action. Let me give you your baseball selection first. The game I came this close to betting. I mean, maybe even this close to betting tonight, was Cincinnati. When I saw the line overnight, the Reds I thought were around 155, some places 160. I thought it would definitely go over my personal cap of 160, so it's settling around 165. Instead, I've seen reverse movement on this one. God knows why people are backing the Cubs. I can tell you a couple of reasons, because Scott Feldman happens to be pitching, but we're not talking about Cy Young here, okay? The Reds, you can get them at 145 to 150, a few places as high as 155, but I like them in this game a lot tonight. With Bronson Arroyo on the hill, enters with the contest with a 3.28 earned run average, two strong starts against... oh, God, I can't remember the second to last opponent, but Philadelphia was the team he just pitched extremely well against. 5 hit ball and 7 2/3 shutout innings at Philadelphia on Saturday. He enters this game with 14 1/3 shutout innings in his last 2 starts combined. He has a 2.99 ERA against the Cubbies for his career. Now, Feldman has pitched extremely well. He is 4-0 in his last 5 starts, all Cubs wins with a 1.27 earned run average. But just keep in mind, he lost his first 3 starts this season with a 4.50 earned run average. The Reds return home after a 7-2 road trip. They're 5-1 in the season series overall against the Cubbies this year. Cubs were just swept in a 3-game series at Pittsburgh, scoring 6 runs in the process and fanning 26 times against the Pirates pitchers. They've lost 4 in a row overall. Reds are 16-6 at home. Cubbies are 8-14 on the road. Reds have won 14 of their last 18 games overall, and not only are they 5-1 in the season series this year, but they're 40-16 in the last 56 meetings overall. So these are all reasons I like the Reds in this contest tonight. Plus, listen, the Reds are coming back home. Joey Votto's back. He's got his power stroke back. They're coming off a 7-3 road trip, which is pretty damn impressive for a Cincinnati team that I think lost 10 of its first 13 road games this year. So they are playing well, and that's one of the reasons that I like them here this evening. Now, your Indiana-Miami contest. Talk about a tough game to handicap, okay? Tough. I mean, here's the thing. I think it's so easy and so tempting to grab the points with Indiana. And truth be told, I think that's probably the way I would play this game. Indiana plus the 7.5 points tonight. But here's the thing. That little voice in the back of my ear here whispering to me, watch out for the Pacers' mindset in this one. Listen, did you see the close-up shot of Paul George after he got beaten by LeBron? Just kind of looking around aimlessly, asking himself, what the hell just happened? Stunned disbelief. That's the best way I can describe what happened to the Pacers. Listen, I was a former reporter. I've been in the locker rooms, and I've seen teams after that type of devastating loss. The analogy would be like being jilted at the altar on the day of your wedding, okay? I mean, they had to win, and to lose it, I mean, stunned disbelief. So what is the mindset of Indiana coming into this game, okay? Listen, Game 1 was not a great game. It was an exciting game. It was not a great game. 20 turnovers for the Pacers, 21 turnovers for Miami. Miami, although beaten on the boards by the bigger, more physical Pacers, actually outscored Indiana in the paint. The advantage Indiana had in that game, however, is they converted 44% of their rebounds, or they converted 44% of their missed shots into field goals, okay? That's what helped Indiana stay in that game and could have even won that game. But then I look at the box score. Is David West going to have another 26.5 rebound performance? But is George Hill, the point guard, and Stevenson, oh God, his first name escapes me. Lance Stevenson, I think it is, right? I mean, the guards for Indiana so thoroughly outplayed. I mean, they combined for 12 points, the starting guards. Are they going to have a bad game? I mean, so if West scores less and the backcourt produces more, is that going to help? But I mean, George Hill just was totally outplayed in that game by the Heat. I mean, he was awful the other night. Then I look at the Miami Heat. I mean, is Chris Bosh going to have 2 rebounds again? Is Chris Anderson going to come off the bench for 16 points again? I mean, listen, you got 30 points from LeBron and a triple-double plus the game-winning basket. You had Bosh contribute 17. You had Wade come up with 19. You had Mario Chalmers, who left the game early, with 10 points. So they certainly had the offense, even though their bench produced nothing. So if I take away a little from Indiana, and then I say I take away a little from Miami, I still have 2 pretty much even teams, and that's why I think The play here tonight is to grab the points with Indiana. Pacers, no. They had game one there, and they blew it. Pacers know last year they had a 2-1 lead in the series, and they blew it. Indiana knows it can play with Miami. It knows it's going to be tough. It's going to be physical. But again, I just worry about this team's mindset going into game number 2 tonight. But I still think Indiana is to play, plus the points if I had to bet it myself. So that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I'll catch you again on Saturday morning.